If you're struggling to get next steps on your discovery calls, watch this. The first thing you're going to want to do is position how you're going to close the call up front. So first, I'll knock out introductions and discuss, kind of the expectations of the call. And then I'll transition into this. And then from there, we'll take the last 5 minutes or so and collaborate on how we'd like to approach the next steps. Typically, if we're in alignment and you truly do like what you see, we'll schedule a deeper dive demo with you and members of your team who'd be using the solution as well. And then from there, of course, if you did want to move forward towards a POV, we'd then loop in your CEO and just briefly discuss POV timelines and expectations. But first, we want to make sure you and members of your team are truly comfortable with the solution. But does that sound in line in terms of what your expectations are as well? Couple things to take note there. I mentioned 5 to 7 minutes. For me, that's typically all we need to understand how we do want to approach the next steps. And that gives me enough time to potentially ask some follow-up questions or for them to ask me some follow-up questions and then finish off with a concrete next step. Whenever you position this up front, it really establishes credibility earlier on. And it also shows them that you've done this before. And it gives you authority in a way. And sometimes you're going to come across champions that haven't purchased a solution like yours before, and they need that guidance. And you establishing this earlier on can give them that peace of mind as well. A couple quick things to note. If you go back to my statement, you might have noticed that I mentioned looping in their CEO. Typically, I'll get a couple responses from that. It'll either be, yeah, that's in line to what we expect, or whoa, my CEO. And I have gotten that pushback before, and I have a certain approach to that objection. If you're interested in hearing that, click over here. I think you'll like what you hear.